Welcome back to the Achilles channel, everyone. Today I just wanted to read a little bit of something I wrote down about Obama seeks violence from the Tea Parties. Usually I just rant, but today I just wrote some things down and just wanted to go over them. Clinton the other day, Clinton says that the Tea Parties remind him of Timothy McVeigh, and he blames talk radio and mostly Rush Limbaugh for the Oklahoma City bombing. The reality is Democrats are authoritarian, and they always have been. And this agitates radicals. Oklahoma City bombing was 2 years to the day of Waco, Texas, where the government under Clinton burned men, women, and children alive who were members of the Branch Davidians. Whether you agree with the Branch Davidians or not, there are other ways of going about it. But these people are violent. These Democrats and progressives, they've got their nice face on and they pretend to be humanitarian. But do you see how they deal with these situations? With brute force and violence and murder. That's how they did it. And this agitates radicals. I mean, they don't like seeing their fellow citizens, guilty or not, being burned to death by the federal government. It kind of gets people angry. Timothy McVeigh was a radical, and everybody knows it. I mean, obviously, he killed men, women, and children, too. I mean, two wrongs don't make a right here, okay? But Clinton wants you to believe it was Rush Limbaugh, when in reality it was his policies. The way he went about controlling the people. Because that's all Democrats and progressives and liberals want to do, is control. Be authoritarian. Do you understand? Also, Ruby Ridge, the government under Clinton killed an entire family because they believed these people were part of a militia and that they had weapons. When there were other ways to catch these people, they didn't have to go in guns a-blazing, shooting everybody. They killed the mother. The mother was standing there with the baby, and they shot the mother through the baby, killing the baby and the mother. This was our government. So, of course, radicals came out of the woodwork, because they saw a radical regime killing its citizens. Us rational people saw, an overzealous group of law enforcement people who should have all been put in prison, but were not, because they're government. You can't. The government's just too damn powerful. But they killed these people. They could have picked these people up individually. They could have waited for them to come out, because obviously you can't stay up on Ruby Ridge forever. You've got to come down for supplies and pick them off one by one. Pick them up. But no, they went into guns blazing and killed them. Wiped out the entire family. Do you see what I'm saying? Clinton says that words matter. Words are what caused Timothy McVeigh to do those things. Words. It wasn't Clinton and his authoritarian regime. It was words. So if words do it, Obama, throughout his campaign and his presidency, has used these words. Talk to your neighbors. Get in people's faces. Get in people's faces. If they bring a knife, we bring a gun. What do these words say? If we get hit, we hit back harder. Is this not violent rhetoric? I mean, what is this? Cass Sunstien and others in the progressive movement, we need to infiltrate the Tea Parties, disrupt, and agitate. The meaning of the word agitate, now this is the second meaning, because this is what I believe they mean by agitate. Because agitate has like 3 definitions in one. 1, 2, and 3. But I picked 2 because I believe this is what I want. They agitate, to disturb and cause anxiety. Because I say anxious people are more likely to commit violence. And that is the goal. Radicals who are anxious and who are agitated commit violence. It's known. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get some radicals to come out and attack the government so that they can declare some type of a martial law and start the process of taking the guns out of the hands of the people. They want violence. They're setting the Tea Party people up for violence. so that they can crack down upon them, and the American people will go, yeah, well, they were just violent. You know, they had to be cracked down on. You can't let violent racists and radicals run around the streets, you know, committing violence, even though they're not. It's all being manufactured. It's all being created in their own minds. And this mainstream media is just pushing it out there like it's fact. This is a silent revolution. The government's taking over this country. They're taking over the financial industry right now. They're using Goldman Sachs as a pretext to get in and take over the financial industry. What's it called? It's financial reform is really regime takeover. It means Barack Obama and Timothy Geithner, those two people, will be the deciding factor whether a corporation or a bank lives or dies, based on its size. Those two. And if those people said, no, we're doing fine, we can control it, you know, we're all set, they have no say. And if they say, well, I want to take it to court because, you know, they have some rights, don't they, in a free country? We want to take it to court. No, in this bill, they have no ability to take this to trial, to take it to court, to fight for their company's survival against the government. The government goes in and takes it over. Barack Obama and Timothy Geithner are the two people who can make this decision. That's it. And then once they deem it, it's so. That's not America. That's a dictatorship. That's totalitarian. You know, that is an authoritarian regime, is what it is. This is pretty plain and simple to see it if you just look at it, instead of listening to what they're telling you. Oh, Goldman Sachs. Well, why weren't they shut down in the beginning? Why did we bail them out if we knew that they were having a problem? Which we did. Everybody in America knew it, but our government just conveniently didn't figure it out until just recently when this bill's about ready to be passed. But everybody in America already knew it. You knew it. I knew it. I knew Goldman Sachs was bad. Why didn't they go after him before? Oh, they have to get the evidence. Everybody knew it. They could have got the evidence. It didn't take. It shouldn't have taken a year or two to come out with this information. It's a revolution, people. It's a silent revolution. Cass Sunstien, who I just mentioned here, is regulating your rights away from you, regulating your freedoms. Oh, you'll still have them, but they'll be a pain in the butt, like to bear arms. I mean, geez. They're going to register. They're going to raise taxes on ammunition. They're going to make it inconvenient, to say the least, and very expensive to own firearms. So it's going to really put a lot of people, you know, it's going to regulate them away from their rights. I just can't believe people can't see this happening. I mean, liberals, Democrats. The progressive movement has hijacked your movements, and, you know, they're perpetrating a silent revolution in the United States of America, and it's time to wake up to it. And we all need to unite around it. And the African Americans, the black people, I don't like the word African American. It's like a scarlet letter to the black people in America. You should wake up. This is your country too, and they're regulating your rights away from you as well. God bless America.